What's going on, y'all? So I used to ask people this question, and that question was, who do you think is the most free people on planet Earth? And I got to tell y'all, I got some interesting answers. There was the race. Um, there was race talks. There were um, sexuality people who answered with certain sexualities. There were people who answered with certain status types. And I said, and I told them, and I told a lot of people, in my opinion, and a lot of people understood where I was coming from. The freest people in the world are homeless people. Those are the freest people in the world. Do you know why? Because people who are around homeless people are genuinely around that person because they like that person or they can relate to that person. There's nothing fake around a homeless person. There's nobody pretending to like him, love him or her. Nobody pretending to want to hang out with them in order to get something out of them. There's no bullshit around them. If you around a homeless person, it's because you genuinely want to be around them. And who are the people who are willing to be around homeless people? People just like them. Ladies and gentlemen, therefore, if homeless people are the most free people in the world, who's the most locked down person in the world? You ever watch Red Carpet? You see a favorite star coming down the red carpet, decked out, or whatever the case may be, and looking absolutely stunning or handsome or whatever. And you look at the expression on their face. And whoever's taking the pictures, at least one of those people have to scream out, smile. And then you see this uncomfortable, forced smile. Now, if you take a minute to look at that and really just think about that for a minute, because I want y'all to take a ride with me on this one. If you take a minute to just really think about that, from our perspective, from those of us who watch them, for all of the people out there who idolize these stars and all of this stuff, why is it so hard for them to smile? From our perspective, they have every reason to be happy and jovial all the time. But they're not. They go through more mental anguish than anybody on earth. And why? Because they're just the opposite of the homeless people. See, everybody around them, you don't know who's real or who's fake. You don't know who's around you because you're genuinely a good person. You don't know who's around you because you got what you got. You don't know nothing of the sort. You just have people that are around you, people that you pay to be around you, people that you pay to protect you, people that you pay to do things, people that you pay, but you don't know if your money run out. You never know how many of those people are going to stay around, how many of those people are going to stick around. If it should go down, how many people are going to keep it 10 toes down, or how many people are going to leave you in the fray. The one thing you can never buy, no matter how much money you get, is other people's loyalty. And yet, most of us crave that. We crave that lifestyle. Now, I want to relate that to a lot of what I've been talking about over the last couple of days. especially one of my more recent videos where the woman was talking and the dude was stopping, and at the end she said the only reason that these women are choosing to go with these men is because they're poor. And that said so much about the mindset. The difference between getting with someone and building up to that point together and getting with someone and he's already there is that he will never trust that you're really around because you're genuine. Therefore, he's going to move accordingly. Ladies, men move accordingly. As we hear women say things like what we heard on that woman say on that video, that the only reason that there is for this woman to want this black man is because she's poor. It shows how much value you put into money. Now, the thing about it is, do y'all know money is a man-made creation? Now, here's the thing. First of all, let me go ahead and say this. I'm not telling y'all to go be broke and be homeless. But I want y'all to understand that that homeless person has no confines of social structure. No pressures. They might be cold, but they ain't got no bills to pay. I think that might be a little bit less stressful. At least half the year they're warm and straight. They ain't got to pay no light bill. We pay for walls, y'all. That's what we do. We go and sign over 30 years of our lives for walls. We go to a rent man, rent woman, and pay them for walls. Then we have to turn around and pay for those, what's inside those walls to either be lit up, dark, cold, warm. We have to pay for water to wash our ass. We have to do all of these things. They might stink. They're not stressed every month. So this is what I mean by they're the freest people on earth. Because you know what they expect when you walk up. It's probably not going to be a pleasant smell or whatever the case may be. And that's the reason why the fake people don't want to be around them. The point that I'm making is the reason why we put so much emphasis into money is because we come from a place where we didn't have it. All you ladies with your nice, beautiful wigs on and your nice, beautiful extensions and all of that stuff, I want you to go back into your family album. And I want you to look at that old picture 20, 25 years ago when you were 8, 9 years old. And your hair was nappy. And look at that picture and tell me it's not beautiful. Because on that picture, you had a big ass smile on your face. You were at your happiest. Even though your hair, but then look at your face now. Look at your mannerisms now. On that picture, you were ready to go and play and have a good time and be with your family and so on and so forth. And now that you got all of that beautiful, long flowing hair, you don't even care to have a family. You don't even care to raise kids. You don't even care to be a mom. We have women on the internet complaining about being moms. Can you ask yourself, what the fuck are we doing? I'm out. Show. Oh. So here's my point. Sweetheart, you have... I just don't know why we do this. And the reason that I made the video is because I asked you a specific question in that video, and that question was, could you actually be the focus of someone's world? Could you be the center of this guy's world? Could you be the center of attention? And to me, this is an illustration of why and how our black women choose guys. Totally wrong. This is why the best guys end up in the friend zone. This is why the best guys can't get your attention, even though it doesn't matter how much attention he's giving you, how much effort he's giving you, how much, like, the best guys end up as your friend because you want to keep enjoying those things while you go give the prize to someone else. Because you rode in on a saddle or jumped on the saddle of the man who's taking the attention off of you. Because this woman didn't say anything about how women feel in America about this situation. She specifically said black women. So the man who's saying, no, you're the center of attention, you're the black woman, tell us how you feel. Tell us how you feel. I don't give a damn about, listen to what I'm saying. I don't give a damn about what the other women think. I don't give a damn about what the other women are doing. I'm talking specifically to my black women. Tell me how you feel, and fellas, don't address nothing else other than the black woman. Let's put her on the pedestal and let's see how she reacts. And look at what your reaction is. Because herein lies me being the exact opposite of what Passport Bros are doing. That's right. I'm making you the focus of attention. And they got tired of making you the focus of attention so you can do this. This ain't about what white women in America are doing and all of this stuff. This stuff was about black women. The woman specifically told us how black women feel. And there, it ain't too many white women or any other race of women that are making these videos, not like y'all. So let's keep it 100. That's all I was saying. When do you stop ignoring the ones that put you on the pedestal? I'm going to have to disagree with the late, great Paul Mooney on that. And I'll just say this. There's a reason that I brought up that picture. Because when you go back 20, 30 years for us, a lot of us didn't have money. But we had a smile on our face. A lot of us were living in single parent households. And we were going through it. But we had a smile on our face. And we were happy when we didn't have money. So that's why I made that comparison at the end. I don't know if you watched the whole thing. But I made a comparison to the woman and who she is now with all those beautiful wigs and locks and all of those things. That's those beautiful golden locks that's coming down the side of her face. The reason why I said that is because you found more happiness when your hair was nappy and you were getting sun that was feeding the melanin than you do now when you are living at what you consider is your most beautiful. And the point that I was making by even bringing up the homeless is all of the dissension that we give each other when it comes to matters of money. It separates families, it separates friendships, it separates love, it separates men from their kids, it separates all of these different things. And it can take everything away from you. And all of the dissension and dysfunction that we have about it, all of the pedestal that we put it on. And it's great to have money. And we put it at the forefront of our lives. And yet, we can go to any gas station, any Spinks QT or whatever gas station. And you can see what we would refer to negatively as a bum. And we can see them keep pushing, keep fighting to survive day to day with none of that. So imagine if we were coming together and pooling our resources and not worrying about the money, so to speak, not worrying, not measuring our life on how much the money is building up, but just allowing it to provide us the comfort that it was only meant to do. Is provide us comfort, not happiness, not um not even being content. It's only the best case scenario money can only provide you is comfort. And not when you're stealing it from someone by pretending that you love them. Show off.